My name is Bryanna, and I will be here guiding a flow today inspired by being in nature, being outside. I'm on the beautiful lands of Costa Rica right now and incredibly surrounded by mountains and birds and such. And my practice personally began by being outside, and that's where I really started to become more aware of my body and go further into all the magic that lies within appreciating and absorbing the present moment. And I think that we're inside enough. Today's practice is inspired by exactly that, by embracing the lands in which you are on and being able to connect to that land, to that nature. So it's wonderful also for a practice in stability and mental clarity, because when we're outside, there is all types of things, favorable and unfavorable, and we can't control them usually. So there's birds singing just as much as there might be a car passing by, but it's what you choose to focus on, right? So it's a wonderful example in place for our practice. The practice in Shavasana, lying all the way down onto the back. You can allow your hands to open off to the sides, your feet to go to the front corners of the mat, and just send a scan through your body, observing if anything is clenched or tense. And just invite the body to relax upon whatever land you might be on right now. Invite the muscles to soften, the tendons, the ligaments to be in balance, to be relaxed. Invite the mind to start to quiet, the emotions to become still. And just observe the earth holding you beneath your body, beneath your mat. Observing through the mat, maybe the grass or any other surface, all the life that's beneath you, beneath the soil, expansive, all the systems that are present. Start to observe any sounds that you might notice around you, and start to tune out and quiet any other sound in the mind. Allow the sounds that surround you to be all that you hear, all that you start to focus on as your body rests and relaxes here. Now start to steady the rhythm of your breath, finding a natural flow between your inhale and your exhale. You can start to rub your fingers and your toes. Gently bring your feet together, reach your arms up above the head, and exhale, bring the knees in, give them a hug, maybe rock from side to side. And we'll meet in a comfortable seat whenever you're ready. You can cross at the ankles and rise up, or go to one side and then push off the ground. Allow your hands to land into a comfortable position. And wherever you are, observing your sit bones onto the mat, envision like there's a system of roots connecting you to wherever you are. And you can feel like your presence wherever you are, just as much as it is receiving from the space, it's also giving back. And gently place one hand over the heart, one hand over the belly. And take about 3 to 5 full breaths, breathing into the hands. Observe how your breath is, how expansive. See if you can take up a little bit more space as you breathe into your belly and then your chest. And down from your chest into your belly. connecting your oxygen, your air, with the abundance of air and oxygen that surrounds you. And when you're ready, gently place both hands together. And we're going to open the hands in a mudra that looks like a lotus flower, like a padma. You can keep your thumbs and your pinkies together and just open the other fingers like a flower, keeping the base of your palms also together, and then just start to create a little bit of a comfortable open shape. And as you inhale, take a deep breath in, expanding your flower and the petals of this flower. And as you exhale, bring all the fingers together. Inhale, open the petals of your flower. And exhale, close them all together. Now, if you'd like to intensify this breath at all or stimulate the lungs a bit more, you can do this with the arms up overhead. Now we'll take about 2 more. Take them at your own pace, breathing in as you open the petals, maybe expanding a little bit more, and exhale to bring them all together. When you're ready, landing back in front of your heart at your own time. Gently place the hands onto the knees, and we'll start with some seated cat-cows. So as you inhale, bring the hands in, squeeze your shoulders together, and shine your heart forward. Exhale to bring the chin to the chest, round the spine like you're leaning into a wall or a mountain behind you. Take 2 more, moving with your breath. Inhale to open, exhale to round and lean. Inhale to lift, exhale, round and lean. Okay. And come back to the center and start with some circles now, moving around the energy. Feel those same roots beneath your sit bones connecting through the body. And rotate in the other direction. Just opening up, bringing some life to the hips. When you're ready, come back to the center. And we're going to meet standing up in Tadasana, mountain pose. So you can lift when you're ready. Place your feet about hip width distance or all the way together if that's comfortable for your hips. Open your hands beside your body. Stay open in your palms, but relax in your fingers. And start to close the eyes or lower your gaze towards the ground. Observe the pressure that you are placing under your feet. If there's even awareness and pressure under your toes, your heels, the inner and outer arches of your feet. Start to tuck the tailbone under, lift the pubic bone up. So feel rooted through the back of your body, lifted through the front of your body. Keep relaxing the shoulders away from the ears, soften any tension in the jaw. This asana, this seat of presence while we're standing, reminds us like a mountain of stability, of security, connection through our body as a bridge. On the inhale, join your hands together in front of your heart and then press the palms into one another. Really feel resistance between one hand to the other. And then start to lower the hands down your chest towards your belly button, stretching the wrists and the forearms a little bit. Inhale to rise the hands up. Send the arms up and back. Pressure into your feet and your hips forward. Press the weight back into your heels and fold. Uttanasana, standing forward fold. And on the inhale, look forward. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. Lower your knee. And you can keep the back toes tucked. As you inhale, rise the arms into low crescent lunge. Opening up from the chest, sending the weight up into your fingers, down into your toes. Stay rooted into your feet, lifted into your hands, resembling this half crescent moon shape. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, take the hands down and shift the weight back into Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits, flexing into the left foot if that's comfortable. If not, keep it down. Inhale to lunge forward, lift again into the arms. And we'll do this 3 times on each side. So you can lower, shift the weight back, and again, lift. And now if you want a more active approach, you can do this with no hands by lifting into this low crescent and exhaling to bring the hands behind you and shifting the weight back. So we'll do 3 from this point, whichever variation you choose. Inhale to rise, and exhale to send the weight back. Inhale to rise, exhale, send the weight back. Now inhale to lunge forward. Keep your hands beside your left foot. Untuck the back toes for a moment and take 3 breaths. Feel your breath and your air. All that attention go down the right leg as you start to open from the groin down to the foot and ankle. On the last inhale, take a deep breath in and hold your breath at the top. Now stay with the breath held. Lift your right knee and step the left foot back into a high plank. Have the shoulders come over the wrists and exhale, lower to the knees. Tilt the tailbone up. We're going to lean forward into Ashtanga Namaskar, where we bow essentially the chest down to the ground. In this case, we can bow to the 8 limbs of the body, 8 limbs of the Ashtanga Yoga path. And here where we are, bow to the earth. So lift from the tailbone, hug your elbows into the rib cage, engage the core, lean forward, keep them hugged, and lower your chin and chest down in reverence towards the ground. Your toes glide forward, send it up through your heart, shoulders down, elbows together for Cobra. And exhale, tuck the toes, push up and back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog, chin to chest. And on the inhale, look between the hands, step the right foot forward, lower the left knee down, keep the toes still tucked. And again, we're going to lift up into that low crescent and then shift the weight back. So if you preferred the hands or no hands, whichever variation, that's what we'll take. We'll do 3 together. So inhale to rise. Take that crescent shape, observing the body like a moon. Exhale, hands down or behind you, shift the weight back. Have splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale to rise. And exhale, come back. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lunge forward. Untuck the back toes, take 3 breaths. And again, just observe the breath going in, up and down the left leg. From the groin all the way down to the ankle and foot. Now inhale again and hold the breath at the top. Lift your left knee, shift the weight back, look forward and step it up to meet the right foot. Uttanasana, forward fold. You can bend at the knees. And here, I'll invite you to bring 2 fists of a distance between your feet. Bend the knees a little bit more, reach for opposite elbows, and keep your chin close to your chest. If you can let any tension that maybe you felt today or throughout this week come all the way off from your back, from your shoulders, return it down to the earth. Let it do the alchemizing, and maybe rock from side to side. When you're ready, slowly release and rise all the way up. Connect to the body, rising 1 vertebrae at a time. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. And then lift your hands up in line with your shoulders. Make the hands into fists and roll them around in circles. Good. Rotate in the other direction. Now gently open the hands, make them into tight fists, and take about 5 of these. Closing as you exhale, inhaling to open. Open again into Tadasana, mountain pose. Soften your shoulders, feel any movement of energy. Take a deep breath in. Exhale completely. Deep breath in. So from Tadasana here, we're going to move into tree pose or Vrikshasana. So the way we can do this, I'll face towards you, but you can stay facing as you were before. We'll press the weight evenly into the feet, but we're going to be balancing on 1 leg at a time. So if you need any extra support, you can use a wall or anything around you to lean to. I'll also offer variation if you don't want to do a little higher in the posture. And then bring your weight towards the left side. Now start with the right knee bent, and we'll first start with a kickstand. So the right heel towards the left ankle, and then start to tuck the tailbone under, placing all that energy down into the left leg. Nice. Now the eyes, I recommend that they stay open. The eyes closed here will inhibit a little bit of the balance, and the eyes are really helpful for helping you to stay balanced, connecting that element in your brain. So I recommend that you find a point to focus on. We call this a drishti in a yoga practice. So you can find a rock, a stone, a leaf, something close by that isn't moving, and send your attention there. Hands can come to the heart, or they can stay onto your hips. And you can stay here. If you feel comfortable, you can explore going a little higher towards your shin. If you're comfortable going higher, you can use your right hand for support to bring your foot towards the inner thigh, maybe up the heel towards the groin area. If you have half lotus pose, you can also bring the top of the foot to the left thigh. Keep your eyes focused, and we'll be here for 5 breaths. Beautiful. To inhale, bring the right knee into the chest, flex the foot, lower down, take the arms up. And exhale, open them beside your body, arms facing out, shoulders relaxed without doing anything. Just soften the knees, soften your hips and your glutes. Nice. Gently tuck the tailbone under. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. When you're ready, bring your hands to your hips, and you can then shake off the legs if needed, or give a little bounce, jump if you like, wiggle if you need. We'll meet back in Tadasana when you are ready with the hands onto the hips. Bring the hands to hips again. Make a kickstand with your ankle. Start to tuck the tailbone under. Observe if you want to stay here or hands to heart. Nice. You may observe the same drishti, focal point, as before, or a different one. Find your focus and observe where you want to position your leg. Maybe a little higher onto the shin, maybe up towards the groin and the heel, or to your inner thigh. 5 breaths as you stay focused. When you're ready, bring your left knee in, lower the foot down, take the arms up. Exhale, open them out, palms facing out, and again, just close the eyes for a moment. Soften your knees, your ankles, your hips. Relax your shoulders and your face. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And just observe the energy moving down the right leg this time. That strength, that fire. And as you inhale, blink the eyes open. And again, if you'd like, stay in stillness to just stay rooted into the sensations of the body, or shake, shake, shake in the legs, in the arms. You can jump, wiggle around a little bit, enjoy wherever you are. And then we'll meet again in Tadasana. When you are ready, open the arms, reach up, send your hips forward, take the arms up and back. Exhale to center the arms, take the arms over to the left side, hips to the right. Maybe lift your gaze to the inner right elbow or to the sky. Inhale, center, up, and exhale to the right side, hips to the left. Inhale, center, and exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold, hands beside your feet. Step both feet or jump them back into high plank. And exhale again, lower to the knees, Ashtanga Namaskar. Meet the earth with reverence wherever you are. Tailbone up, core engaged, chin and chest down. Greet the earth with your heart. Untuck the toes and rise. Inhale. And exhale, sit back to the heels, child's pose. And then gently walk the hands back to your knees. Sit to either side of your heels and extend the legs in front. Remove any excess flesh off of the sit bones from the glutes or the thighs. And then bend the right knee. Bring the heel as close to the inner groin on the left side as you can. Flex your left foot, take the arms up. And exhale, lean forward, aiming to bring your chest and your belly towards the thigh or the knee. And then let your hands rest wherever that might be from there. And we'll take 3 breaths on each leg. And gently rise up, lift up a knee, extend the leg, shake if you need to shake, and then switch when you're ready. Again, making sure that the sit bones are what you feel against the mat. If you don't, just move away your thighs or your glutes. Bend the left knee, heel as close to the right groin, open from your chest. Inhale, rise. And exhale again, finding that long spine, belly and chest towards the thigh, and then land the hands where they land from there. Palms up or down. 3 breaths. Now inhale to rise, lift at the leg, shake off if you need to shake anything. We'll make sure again that the sit bones are on the ground, flex at the feet, and inhale, bend the knees a little bit first. Hands to thighs, open your chest, and lean your belly towards the thighs. And from here, you can maybe reach towards the ankles or reach for the feet. Try to hug the elbows in, open from your heart. And then exhale to breathe through the posture. You can stay as you are or work on extending the legs one by one. And wherever you find yourself, let's start bringing the palms facing up while the legs stay with control, the breath moving through them, palms facing up. In gratitude, open to receive from this place, from this land, from all the nature that surrounds you. Gently lift, lower your hands, and scooch forward towards the front of your mat. Bring your soles of the feet together, knees out, and lower down into Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly, where your hands can rest over your belly or face up onto the earth. Start to focus the breath into your belly, expanding it up towards your heart. And take 5 breaths here just to observe how the body is feeling. Starting again to tune into the sounds of all the life around you. The favorable, the apparently unfavorable, treating it all the same. And gently bring the knees back together. Hug them close into your chest. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. If you would like to take supported bridge, then bring the feet down, hands beside you, and start to bring the shoulder blades closer together. Press into the feet and inhale to lift from your hips, trying to reach from the hips all the way up the spine, maybe to the back of the neck, stimulating the thyroid. Feel the earth beneath your feet, supporting you, giving you that strength, that lift. Give your breath to the earth. And stay up for 2 more breaths. And slowly lower from the center of your spine to your lower back, and extend 1 leg at a time towards the front of the mat, once again for Shavasana. Open the hands beside your body, bring your shoulders away from the ears. Option to lay the hands onto the earth or over the body, whatever's more comfortable for you. And just take a moment to scan from head to toe. Observe if you can invite a little bit more ease, more openness into the top of your head, your face, your jaw, your neck, your shoulders, your arms and hands, your chest, your belly, your ribs, your heart, your spine, low back, glutes and hips, down the legs to the knees, ankles and feet. Observe that the body can be relaxed, supported, at ease, and in balance here. Part of nature, part of this precious creation that surrounds us, this prakriti. All that is breathed through divine creation is observed in nature, just like us, just like the ground beneath you, the sky above you, the sun that might be shining upon you, the birds, the critters. And again, taking a moment here to find a natural rhythm with your breath on your inhale and your exhale. Now, if you'd like to stay a little longer, you are welcome to. You can pause this video, and if you are ready, you can gently start to again rub the fingers and the toes. Observe the air coming in and out of the nose and how it interacts with all the air around you. That same symbiotic relationship, as I mentioned before, of giving and receiving. And gently bring your feet back together again. Take the arms up overhead. And exhale to hug the knees in gratitude for remembering that you are part of this magnificent creation that is earth, that is life. That you have life to breathe into the body. You have life to create through your projects and so many other forms of creation. That you are part of all of this. Gently crossing at the ankles, rising however is most comfortable into a comfortable seat. Lifting up. We'll gently place the hands upon the earth, wherever that might be for you, on the grass or whatever other texture. And just take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. And now placing your most dominant hand onto your heart and the opposite hand over the earth. Receiving and giving all at once. Offer the most heartfelt thank you to your body, to your inner being, that which creates inside of you, and offer thank you, the utmost gratitude for this earth that holds you today. When you are ready, gently place your hands together. You can bow in gratitude. Closing the practice in reverence. Thank you so much, and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day and time wherever you happen to be.